Welcome, welcome back, soul angels, to RekeyJackr. I am Rekey. I already know it's been a while, but it's okay. This Ascension got me shifting. It got me shifting. That's what he's doing here. I gotta start off by going into my manifestation vibe. Manifesting is very important. It's a must. It's a must. I gotta find something that I feel like won't mess with my life. So let me see, cause you gotta be safe around here, and pretty much just listen to like beats or something like that. Hope everybody's having a beautiful day, week, evening, morning, however, cause different times, different times. So yeah, I feel like definitely feeling this ascension. It's a very powerful one. It's like walking inside of a scary house and you just don't know what may come out, but you just gotta be fearless and get there to expect anything when you're going through an ascension. I'm telling you, it's not like it's a easy ride to this ascension. I feel like I don't know if other people that are and stuff like that, I could feel like the whole shift, like the earth, everything. I could just feel it. You know how they say the earth is always moving? I feel that. I feel that energy. And then that new moon that just crept in Cancer. And I'm a Cancer, so I'm really, really feeling the emotions of that moon. It's like I've been feeling more sleepier, more tired. Um, I got a message that it's because our bodies are going into this ascension and it's seeming like it's going through the sleepy stages, but it's really prepping for the high energy vibration that is coming next. Because every time I do go through an ascension, it's like I go into what you would call hermit mode. I go into hermit mode and then it's like I come out way more powerful and more tapped in and in tune. I can hear things, see things. My intuition increases and stuff. It's like I don't even need I've never needed tarot cards or anything like that. And it's crazy how my grandmother, she's an elder, and I was talking to her, and she was like, you don't need those cards, right? I was like, yeah, I know I don't need them, but some people request them. I was explaining to her that some people request them. So when I do readings, I don't use them, and most of the time, but if somebody do request them, you know, I do, or my ride. I don't know. Some people are not on the dimension that a lot of other people own. They have to see it still to believe it. And see, I'm past the seeing it to believe it stage, with my soulful journey. And I don't like saying spiritual now because Granny, she checked me about the spiritual word. She said, Rekey, when you say spiritual, it's inviting in unwanted energies as well. So I've been, my life really was, I had so many entities and people's energies coming at me on a negative energy to where I stopped saying spiritual. And once I stopped saying and inviting in spirit, I've been at more peace. I've been able to get more things done and accomplished. I was stagnated. And when my grandma said that spiritual word is really causing it to be more harder on your journey, it resonated when she told me that at the time because I sat there and reflected back. So I was like, I'm gonna give it a try. I'm gonna give it an attempt. I don't like using the word try. I said, I'm gonna give it an attempt. So I attempted it, and I'm seeing a difference, you know. So I call in my soul beings now, because like you said, we're solar beings. You know, we're carbonated beings. You know, she said 6 electrons, 6 protons, and protons and electrons and neutrons, pretty much. You know, 666, and they'll try to say that it's, you know, mark of the beast type stuff. We know that's not real. And 666, if you flip it upside down, that's a 9. That's like rebirth. That's how many months a woman carries the baby in the womb. So it makes all the sense. Like what they teach you kind of makes you enabled to become who you really are because of the way they taught you to look at things and have more, give more power to stuff outside of ourselves. But see, this ascension is giving people the energy it needs to see that no, it's not outside of us. This is something that is in us, that's been in us. Hey, sister, it been in us, you know. It was instilled in us at birth, and they've tried to reprogram us along the way, you know. And I'm like, people are starting to like, I would call it, because it's a common word, wake up to the fact that they have the powerful within them. I'm starting to see more healers and stuff like that. People being more tapped in, trusting their inner guidance and stuff and the messages that they receive. You know, they're being pushed into this ascension. You know, some people are ready for it. Some people knew it was coming. Or when they come and stuff like that. Some people be like, I don't have no clue. You get headaches during ascensions and stuff like that too. You know, and you be getting like picking up more emotional energies. Like when I'm driving, I can be okay driving, and then at 1 minute, somebody's energy, or I can feel like an anxiety or some energies, right? And I don't like being that sensitive, but it's like a process that I'm learning that I got to get through. I know it's gonna, you know, shift soon, but I don't like it. I really don't. It's not fun being able to pick up on everybody else's energies. And when I go out, I just want to pick up my own energies. I want to be able to drive in peace, even catching planes. I remember when I caught a plane a few weeks ago. I could feel all the anxiety of whoever was afraid of flying. And this one lady behind me, she was saying she was afraid. I could feel her energy. It was like she felt like her life could end at any moment. And I'm like, man, why I got to be right behind this lady? You know what I'm saying? I should have had my crystals with me. I should have been holding on to some things just because, you know, they help along the way. But I could just feel the anxiety so many people on that plane. And I was like, Lord, because I normally enjoy the plane. You know, I enjoy flying. I like to be up there. And that last experience, it was uncomfortable, unsettling feeling on that plane. And even driving, like I said. But it's something that we have to learn to cope with, especially when you are what they would say the chosen ones, the ones that are tapped in, that are connected, can communicate with the other side, can see people for who they really are. Because I don't see people for people. I see them through their souls. I can read souls. And I've had several elderly people come to me to confirm that. You know, they be like, you know, Reiki, you can read souls. And I'm like, yep. Can't sit here and deny it. Not that I blasted it or anything of that nature. But I see people for their souls, not because they look beautiful or they got money and a celebrity. You know, I don't care about none of that. Where your soul at is what comes when I meet you, or not even meet you physically, you know, digitally, whatever. Where your soul at? 'Cause that's where I'm gonna see you, not the whatever else picture you're painting. And that's just something I've always been able to do. See people, you know, for their soul. You know, I don't know if you're soulless or not. You know, and through this ascension, it's a lot of soulless people that are definitely, you know, not, you know, doing too well. Some people are being stubborn right now. They don't want to eat healthier, switch up, the routines, stuff like that. And it's a lot going on that causes people to have to shift or they won't be able to shift. And somebody saying, they're going with this alien stuff, and every time my son sees something weird in the sky, I hear that some type of alien being found. And I promise y'all, the first time he saw something weird in that sky, it went all over the news. And now this time, he saw something weird in the sky and it was blowing out smoke and shit. And he was like, because I had sent them out to do something. It was at night. And he was like, Mom, come here, come here. I'm like, what? He was like, man, I don't know what that was up in that sky just now, but I filmed it. I was like, let me see. I don't know why he keeps, because we both had dreams. I had it first. He had a UFO. It was and I'm not big on watching no UFO, alien terrestrial and all that stuff, because they got us when we was children with this stuff, right? So, ET phone home. So I dreamed that a big ass UFO, it was orange with black tinted windows. I'm talking about this thing was dope though. This was a dope ass, if the spaceship looked like this, it was a dope ass spaceship. It was black and orange. And it landed right on the ground in front of me and it's like I froze. Like what the fuck? And then I woke up. And then my son had a dream weeks later about something similar, but he said he saw them actually come out, in his dream. And then, so behold, he saw something in the sky. The same thing he saw in the sky, they saw in the sky in Las Vegas, and they said it was a UFO crashed or something or whatever. And now they're saying they got bodies from some type of spacecraft. I'm like, who bodies? like. So that's what I'm saying. That's when a lot of shifting is happening and stuff. Even the weather and stuff. You know what I'm saying? This weather even getting weird. I'm like, this weather is getting weird. And a lot of people are shifting. A lot of powerful things are happening. And it's all about how you vibrate. If you really want to manifest from this ascension and really level up, see station 666. It just popped up on my screen and I started with 666. So that goes to show I'm on point. It's like rapid. I'm telling y'all, this ascension I'm going through is like a rapid speed right now. Like fuck. I'm over here walking around predicting what women got in their bellies even more. I'm like, you having a girl, you having a boy, you having a girl, you having a boy, you having twins. I'm like this with that shit. It is coming so it's already came naturally, but it's coming at like lightning speed, right? So I'm working on staying grounded because I probably can fly in a little bit. The way I feel, I'm gonna be flying around this motherfucker, and everybody gonna be looking at me like I'm crazy because I'm gonna left the ground. Because my sister used to always say I can fly. She can fly all the time, right? And I had a dream that she actually motherfucking lifted up off the ground, and I was still on that thing. Like, why come I'm not flying? But yeah, that's the kind of energy I feel, metaphorically speaking. Like I can just, I don't know, fly, y'all. It's like I'm here, but I'm not. I'm here, but I'm not. It's kind of like hard to explain, but for the people that is tapped in, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about when I say it. It's like that I'm here, but I'm not. I be like, how the hell I know people past, present, and future? That's how I used to be, but now I'm understanding how I know people past, present, and future. And I can do readings and stuff like that. And I know what's gonna happen. All the way down to who's gonna call, who I'm gonna hear from, and all of that shit, man. It's a lot. It's a lot on a person when they can do this kind of stuff, right? That's why a lot of people run from it. They don't want to do their past. They don't want to do what their purpose is and they're called to do because they know it's a lot of responsibility. They know a lot of responsibility come with being an intuitive person that is, tapped in. You can tap into the ancestors on the other side and Stuff like that. I just told y'all 3 cards fell out. The shift card, it says shift. Shift. I don't know if y'all can see it. Because this is a yellow bright card. And this is my mom's favorite color. And look, I kid y'all not. When I'm talking, it's because for a reason, right? I started with the 666, and I said 666, you turn it upside down, that's rebirth 9. It's right there on the bottom of this card. The shift, the number 9. I just said the intention is happening. So the number 9 is right here. So I got to read it. I got to tell y'all what this message is here about this number 9, because I just started off with the 6, flipped it to the 9. And bam, there we go. And I appreciate the lights, y'all. I don't know whoever liked it. I appreciate the lights. Miracle divine intervention, which is like an ascension. Intervention, ascension. That's what we're experiencing right now. And it's lit. It's lit. I'm telling y'all. At first, we was like, I don't know what the fuck's going on in my life. I don't get it. It's just going crazy. It seems like this. Can I get a break? And then bam, you realize you gotta vibrate that motherfucking break. Okay. So it says it's the end of stagnation. So if you've been dealing with a lot of stagnation in your life, because we all have, it's the end of that shit. It's the end of that stagnation. Woo! Thank you, soul guys, right now for the end of this stagnation. May the stagnation disappear. The mother freaking great. Right up out of here, okay? Period. Yeah, I said period. It's these young kids' fault they got me saying this kind of stuff. Calling people bruh. When you got teenagers, you end up calling people bruh and stuff. I ain't even be trying to call nobody bruh. You know what I'm saying? But my brother. But I'm over here like bruh, sis. Like they over here shortening all the terms for us. Anyways, back to the basic thing that we were talking about. So it's miracles, divine intervention in the end of stagnation, and divine inspiration are here now. This card signifies AHA movement or sudden change in any situation that was stuck or blocked. A welcome change or answer you have been seeking is here now. Okay? Meditate on this symbol when you're feeling stuck, unsure of which way to go, or having blocked creativity. And the crazy thing is, when I'm stuck and I feel like I'm having creativity block, I just reset. You know, I don't force it. I be like, maybe, it's time for me to, see what else. So I quiet myself. I meditate and listen to what, my divine is telling me, my inner guidance. And I don't rush it to come because it naturally comes, And it's always when it's time for me to shift. It's always a shift that always happening. You don't never stay in the same energy the whole way. It's gonna always be a shift. And you are shifting right now. This ascension is working out in your favor. Relationships, things like that, it's been kind of rocky and stuff and stuff, those are starting to move now. Things are starting to flow. You just gotta keep vibrating it. That's it. That's all. You just gotta keep vibrating it all. And it's gonna continue to do its due. I don't know, I gotta let my hair down for a second because it's in a ball back there and I have to loosen it. But anyways, 3 cards flew out, so that means I have 3 informational messages. And it's saying trust. And you see this right here, this reminds me of like when they say you don't know what to do next or what direction to go in, and it's like a dark path, but you can look in there and see some light. Trusting. I don't have everything figured out. Never have had everything figured out. I was trusting the divine. And me trusting the divine has led me into some amazing situations. I've met some amazing people that I've always dreamed of meeting and connecting with, and you name it, because I trusted. I didn't know the direction I was going in, but I got that much faith. I grew up, my grandma and them, they was big on faith and trusting the unknown. Because they were saying a man ain't Jesus coming back for so goddamn long. They still was trusting that. Faith, you feel me? So, I trust myself. I trust in the divine. And I trust. Like, even though I don't know everything, I don't have all the answers, I ask them for the answers, the directions I need to go in career wise, in my love life, with my children and their fathers and everything. I have to trust it because it's a lot that I don't be aware of, expecting, or anything. It involves in trusting your past, because you are shifting. Sometimes a shift can look very, 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 very scary. It can, but you gotta trust. Let's see what trust is saying for number 16, which is 1, 6 is God, 7, 1 plus 6 is 7 equals God and supreme math. Step into the unknown. All may not be revealed at this time, but trust in the unseen forces. Meditate on this to let go of all attachments or possibilities. Free yourself from your dharma and increase your trust in your God in the universe. And that's what I had to do. I remember when I lost everything, y'all. That's when I knew my guides was there and my ancestors and God was, I knew it was a higher source. I've been know, but it really showed out. It showed up and showed out because it took me losing everything besides the clothes on my motherfucking back to understand, to trust in the divine and the unseen and the unknown. Because I was like lost in two souls. I wouldn't have never expected it to have happened to me. I wouldn't have never pictured my identity. None of that getting stolen and nothing. I didn't know I was going to be attacked for who I am and my spiritual gifts, my soulful gifts and abilities and stuff. I didn't know that I was going to be attacked this hard. I mean, I know I had a real rough childhood, but I didn't know it was going to continue. I thought I had already been through enough fucking suffering and pain and everything else. I had to go through that so I can be the me that I am today. How can I be an example if I'm weak? So I get it. I get every little path that I had to take. I get every pain that I had to endure. I get all the gifts and the blessings and the abundance that I was able to receive. I get all of it now. I understand why it all happened, the way it happened, why it's happening the way it's happening now. I'm still not getting all of it, but I'm still trusting. I'm trusting. And that's going to forever be the case, Because the thing about me, I can see everybody else. I can see me, but I can't see as much for me as I can everybody else. And I guess that's just part of having a gift that I've learned to balance. So it's saying just trust in the unknown, in the shift that's happening, in the earth card. The earth card. And me, myself, I was saying, when I start feeling a lot of, even if you're feeling a lot of anxiety, it's because you need to get out there and get grounded. Put your feet in some damn grass, some sand, get in some water, take you a a soulful bath, spiritual if that's what works for you. Whatever it is you need to reset, go outside on your porch if you have a porch. Listen to the birds, breathe in the air, get some sunbathing in, because if you look up what sunbathing do, it helps with depression and all kind of other stuff like that. All kind of things. Even in eating fruits and vegetables like me, I juice. I got some pineapples and stuff. I sell these juices and I drink these juices for energy purposes. But it's all coming from the earth. It's all natural, no sugar added fruits and vegetables that I juice up and I drink from the earth. So, I'm feeding myself with earth versus toxins. And I feel better when I feed myself with earth versus toxins. So let's see what this 11 earth card says. while we're reading for this. This is a collective read, and whoever it resonates to when you come across, cool. Earth, my love. It says the tangible world and all that is physical in nature. What you can see, feel, and touch invites you to participate in enjoying it. Inviting earth energy into your current situation will bring more stability at this time. Be kind to this temple of a physical body that is the home of your soul. It requires adequate nutrition and rest. And that's what I was saying. A lot of people, are getting, are tired, feeling more tired because of this ascension energy and stuff. And it's required to get more rest and watch what you're eating, making sure you're not overindulging. I'm not gonna lie, I've been over and fucking indulging. Only because I'm wanting to gain weight, a little bit of weight, you know what I'm saying? But it's hard when my body is already structured to fast and juice. Fast and juice. So when I'm trying to put some extra shit up in my body, it's like, no, Ricky, the more you fast and stuff, the more higher conscious you are, the more you receive. That's why I'm like this all the time, because I need to motherfucking come down some. I'm too up here. I need to come down a little bit. But anyway, be kind to the temple and the physical body. It requires adequate nutrition and rest. Meditate on this symbol when you want more connection to your physical plane and validation of all that is here in the third dimensional world. Honor it, see it, feel it, experience it, love it, and respect it. And give me 1 second. Collective reading for my YouTubers. I had to take a short break for a second, but I'm back. Okay, so it says to meditate on the symbol when you want more of a connection to the physical plane and validation of all that is here in the third dimensional world with you, so you can honor it, see it, experience it, and respect it and stuff. That's why I say I like to come back down, So even social media, I have to take social media breaks because it, can be the devil's playground, especially TikTok. TikTok, I have to take a break from that. It's like I had to take a break from YouTube. Sometimes you just gotta take a break to deal with real life. Because to me, The internet is real life, but it ain't real life. And some people start letting it pour into their real life, and they will sit there and think they're getting things actually done, but they're not. They're just sitting online wasting time. And they think that they're not, but they do. And some people got time because they don't have no responsibilities and bills and rent and stuff. And I get that. If you got all the time in your world to be on TikTok and be toxic and not generate and, you know what I'm saying, being on a high vibration, then I wish you all the well in life. But me is not me. I don't waste time. I don't have time for people that are not really supporting me. They're really after something to get something or thinking they're going to get something. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? That's TikTok. And I don't be having time for it. So I take breaks, and I took some breaks from YouTube before, Instagram, all of that. And it's healthy to take breaks away from, electronics and social media and stuff. It damages relationships and everything. I know a lot of people, children, be like, "Zee, mama, you been making TikTok videos all day. You ain't even spent no time with me and Johnny. You been on TikTok. You and TikTok gonna be laying in the bed every night with each other." That's how addicted people are. Cause I saw this girl post. She was like, "What's the pros and the cons?" And a lot of people said that the cons is that it'll suck you in to where you don't want to get off of it. And it pulls in a lot of your attention and energy and stuff and toxic people. And I watched it happen. I watched it happen myself. I watched it. There's people on there that really have some mental things going on. And they right there trying to see if they can destroy you or be in control over your platform. And it's just a lot of chaos going on there. I be like, not even sage will help the toxicity that goes on TikTok. It's TikTok thoughts talking about polygamy on there and all kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was like, what in the Sam chapters of this? They living at home, or they chilling at the house, and free rent, and talking about polygamy. I'm like, what's going on? If you punching the clock, you don't need to be worrying about no damn polygamy. If you over there punching the clock, the last thing you need to be worrying about is getting some sex. You need to be worrying about getting your bank account and everything else in order before you go around talking about some polygamy, some threesomes, or anything of that nature in this dimension. And if you over here thinking with your sexual parts in this dimension only, you in trouble. You gotta vibe a little bit higher. You gotta do a lot better. It ain't, you know what I'm saying? That ain't them and this ain't that. So what do we got for the life purpose for the collective? What we got? It's time to decide. It's time to decide. It says make a decision based on your heart's true desire. Okay? And this is for the ones that are ready to take a career shift or a career change in something. Do it based on your heart's desire this time around. Not what everybody else's heart's desire. What your heart desires. Because why waste any more time towards your purpose? You got options coming. You have options. It says consider the career possibilities that are opening up for you right now. Like I said, we're shifting. You're moving into where it's not stagnated anymore. Things was on pause. It's starting to move back. You've been looking for work and stuff like that. It's shifting. It's moving for you to be able to flow again, okay? When options come, it's like a break because you didn't have them at first, and now here they go. Every time you think you don't have an option, there's always an option. Every time you have a problem, there's always a solution. It's just you having to realize and know that you can seek it. and obtain it. That's pretty much what they be saying and doing all the time. Right? And then we all need some inner fucking peace. So I definitely got to pull from the inner peace deck. Take the homicide. Take the homicide. It says, because I'm done listening. So take the homicide. They don't got to listen to nothing that's going to take your peace away. You know, I started doing it. I started cutting off motherfuckers. If I see they really don't, their soul really not at peace, I don't want you around me or nobody that's associated with me if you're not in a peaceful mind state. You know, who wants that? Who wants to go? Who wants to be in the world that we already live in and all the craziness and the negative vibration that's out? Why would you want to contribute to it? You know, why contribute to something that you know is already on a low vibrational essence? And I just don't. That's why I don't rock with crowds and people, because if you're not on a peaceful mind state and I see you just like drama and chaos, I gotta go. I can't do it. Because that stuff start messing with your pockets and shit, and your money and stuff like that, because you're on a broke mentality mind state. And I don't care how much you sugarcoating and kicking that you got this and you did that and stuff like that. Your bank account and all that is saying different. So you can sit there and play this fake illusional reality, social media world game, or you can come back to motherfucking reality. That's the type of ascension that we're on right now, you know. And your responsibilities outside of social media ain't going nowhere, you know. So use your time wisely is what I can convince you. And dance in a storm. Dance in a storm. Fuck yeah. Dance in a storm. Because I don't have so many storms. I be moonwalking through them motherfuckers, jumping jacks, everything you name it through these storms. You know what I'm saying? Backstroking. You know what I'm saying? Break dancing. I do all that through my storms. When they come my way, I start smooth criminal on that thing, moonwalking and everything I think of just to get through them storms. Because fuck yeah, why not? Because I know what's going to happen after the storm. And blessings come a pouring in. I don't even like to say blessings now, because Granny done G-checked me about saying the word blessing. She said, you be blessing people. Be less is less than. So I was like, okay, Granny, you got another point here that resonated. Let me stop saying blessing people. I will prosperity and abundance to you people. I don't want to be less nobody. I want people to have more. Should I say be more? I be more you. I might be getting somewhere. I might be getting somewhere with the be more. Okay? I be more you. I wish you many be more. Oh, what is the energy card from my own personal deck? God, the High Priestess. The High Priestess. So yes, ma'am. Yes, sir, ma'am. This energy right here is because you're a powerful being. So be prepared for people to get even more jealous, get to biting their lips, twitching their tongues, eyes rolling all around, because the ascension that you're about to have and the glow up that you're about to have, people gonna be big mad. They're gonna be trying to go in there and pull the hairs out their ass cracks mad at this next level that you're going to. And do it with pride. Don't even feel guilty about it this time. Don't let these fake people come and circle the block. You in your high priestess stage, you already know your value. You underestimated your value for a while, but now you know your value, like I said. And now that you don't recognize your value, like I said, it's gonna be some pissed off people. They're gonna be so mad. They're gonna want to snatch that hair out the crack of their ass because they gotta see you leveling up and getting things that they didn't want you to get, and that they was dreaming that they would be a part of, so they could see how they could come and dismantle it. And you ain't no fool, and you ain't let it happen. Stay on your high priest. Night south, because your abundance is flowing in and all this beautiful water energy. You've been replenished. The divine is working with you. You got a higher purpose here. You're not here just to be chilling, chilling, and all that. You're a healer. You're a provider. You're a shifter. You're an informative person that's full of things that can help others, along their path and their journey. That's what I do every day. I'm helping somebody somehow, in some way, and I'm not having a post about it. I'm too busy being about it, because that's what Indians do. We'll be about it. We don't have to post about it all the time about what we do. And the shift that we're having is causing a lot of negative energies. But at the same time, it's a lot of positives. But you got to figure out which one you want to deal with. But tread carefully, because I'm telling you, being upheaval and arguing and upset and on low vibrationals all the time, that shit can fuck with your heart. It'll mess with it. That's why I'm at a place where I said I just need peace. Because I don't got time to be like some other social media influencers, heart attacks, you name it. I don't got time for that kind of life. So if you want that crunk life shit, I'm not your girl. I like peace and balance and creativity. Do things that make sense. Not nothing that is going at my people or nothing like that. I like to upheaval people, increase people's mind states and thinking, and sharing information that's going to help their children and them and stuff like that. That's what I'm here for. I'm not here to sit here and cuss and holler and scream and go back and forth with people and convince them of not one motherfucking thing. I'm not. That's not what I came here for. That's not my path. And that's not my journey. And I will continue to go where my energies are balanced at. And YouTube was my stomping ground from day one, Thank you. I appreciate you too. YouTube was my stomping ground 6 years ago, y'all. I started doing my readings on here 6 years ago. And I'm telling y'all, it's been a journey like no other. The amount of people that I have helped and changed their lives, I wouldn't change that for nothing, God know what he be doing when he put us on these paths. And if we truly believe in us, we can do the unthinkable. We can really do the unthinkable. We're limitless. We even ageless, People always say, how you look so young? Because I'm not bound by age. I don't see my age as a blockage or a limitation of what I'm capable of. Or I should be giving up on my career and all that stuff, mindset, because I'm getting too old type. No, that's like poisoning the mind. Like, who wants to poison their mind like that, to feel like, oh, I'm just getting too old. I can't do much now. I gotta really sit down. No, you could be 60 and 40s and still living life, going hiking, exercising, and all kinds of good shit. You don't have to be too old to be. No, that's only when you start conditioning your mind to feel that way. Because when you start feeling old. And I feel like I get younger. I don't feel like I'm older. I feel like I was dumb. I didn't know enough. So the more older I'm getting, the better I'm enjoying life more now, because I don't feel like I'm a dumbass person walking around without a clue on how to do nothing in life now. I'm enjoying getting older and knowing not to keep bumping my mother freaking head over and over and over again. Like I got tired of doing that. I'm like, I like to know. I like wisdom. Ooh, I'm getting even more wisdom now. So I like getting older because the wisdom is what is definitely allowing me to expand. And the experiences that I've been through, I can talk to others about. There's people homeless right now. I can let you know that too will come to an end. It's all in your mind. No matter what you in, it's in your mind. Your mind will get you out of everything. If you can grab hold to the thinking and thinking peace about stuff, telling you, your mind is the cure to all things. Your sicknesses, your body aches, all that stuff starts from that mind. You know, that's how I quit smoking cigarettes. I had to put that in my mind that I don't want to smoke cigarettes anymore. You know, they're not good for me. They're not. They're not healthy. I don't like the way they make me feel, smell, all that. So I'm just not gonna be smoking them. That's just it. You know, I had to say it in my mind and believe it in the mirror, look at myself and say I'm good enough. You know, and I did. Your mind is only challenging when you make it. And I was saying that, because you got them other little voices that like to pop in, but you can still say, I'm not today. Don't even think this way. You see him about to just throw everything down the drain because you letting that little voice ego take over. They like to try to bring in that negative vibration. Don't do it. Push it back. All the way in the back of that brain, get rid of it, rinse it out. That's why I encourage people to think in peace. I have to too. I'm not perfect. Being an imp and into, I be having motherfucking thoughts that be trying to creep up all the time. And dating somebody while you intuitive is not easy because you're letting them know too. Like, hey, I don't got time to play the radio with this person. You playing the radio with this person, but I'm not playing the radio with this person. I can't do it. Are you going to do it? Because if you're going to do it, y'all can play the radio together. But I know what I know because my life was in danger at one time before. When I was in a relationship with somebody, I'm letting them know, hey, our life is in danger. And they try to tell me I was tripping, that our life wasn't in danger. And I'm like, man, I know that it is. No, you tripping. We know this person. We gonna find out, guess what? Our lives was in danger. But they tried to tell me I was tripping. So that's why I said, if I speak on something, it ain't because of no. I'm in my ego. I'm this. I care about if a person going none of that. I'm speaking strictly off of what my guys are telling me about it individually. I don't care who they is. I don't care who they is, how much money they got, how much money they don't got, or how known they are. I've always been that way. I'm gonna speak on it. And I'm gonna address it. I'm not gonna sugarcoat. I've never been a sugarcoated when it comes to my information that I get about a certain situation, especially when it comes to my life. And I see somebody trying to get close to me and my family quickly. Oh, I'm definitely like, okay, I see. And it ain't no, you don't trust nobody. No, it's just because I'm intuitive as fuck and I got receipts that I'm an accurate, intuitive person. I got receipts for days about how accurate what the fuck I see is. Now, and that's because when you tap in, you know. You're imp, you know. Light being we can see through the darkness of a lot of people's souls. And we go through the most. Because people don't like it. That's why people don't fuck with me really, because they know I know if they on that bullshit. So they don't be wanting, you know what I'm saying? They be like, damn, she gonna read me. Especially if they find out I do readings and stuff, people really be like, she gonna read me. I don't think I wanna take it there. But I don't just read people. I really like to be in my own mind, in my own head. If I'm called to tap in, I tap in. But I don't just go around wanting to just read people. I be wanting my mind to myself. I already be hearing enough shit already. I already be hearing enough stuff already. The last thing I be wanting to do is tap into anybody else's energy if I don't have to. So anyways, we in at 49, y'all, because I ain't been here in a while. I'm back on both platforms, Instagram, and I'm on YouTube. And I pulled a romantic card. So if you had any questions on your romance relationships, it's stating that playfulness is needed. To recapture your romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I was just talking about your inner child, letting it, shine. Even in relationships, don't get all old and boring. Keep it interesting, you know. Have fun. Continue to compliment each other. Keep the hugs and the kisses and stuff, the nice little messages and gifts and stuff like that going. Don't escape your relationship and just be on social media. I see so many people just escaping their relationships and turning it being on social media to go talk to a bunch of strangers more than your own partners. Y'all gotta do better, I think. And your own children. We turn to social media a lot for escapism, and that's what I call it. It's escapism. And I'd be like, okay, at some point you gotta realize that you're using your social media and having a relationship with that and other people more than you is with the people that are here with you right now. So you can't be one of them in this ascension, okay? Don't be one of them. Or the baby up there crying for milk, but you over there arguing on social media. That's what I be thinking going on in these jobs and stuff. So I be getting half service because people be on TikTok and shit, burning up the fries, giving you old chicken, and they over there on TikTok and stuff. Not just carrying away from the world. You don't have anyone but you would like to. And just in time, it'll come. Trust me. It will. When you least expect it. I remember this lady that I first did a reading for. She was like, Ricky, it just don't seem like no love gonna come. It says something about reconciliation too. So someone from your past is returning to your life too. So you got somebody that you've been wanting to reconcile with, they return and they about to come circling the block, okay? But yeah, she was wondering when she was gonna find that special someone, and she was just thinking, with COVID and stuff, she was like, "This just not gonna happen." And yes, that's what they just said: reconciliation. Someone from your past is returning into your life, and she finally found the guy, and they got married and all that. I was like, okay, that's what I like to see. I like to see that, you know. When I told her to keep faith and that it would happen because she had fell in love with someone that was already taken. And I told her, I know you feel that he's the one, but he's already taken. He's already married someone else. But it was okay because the universe brought her somebody else that she loved. And they ended up getting married. And guess who circled back around? The guy that I told her, I said, what it is that he gonna circle back around when it's too late because somebody else gonna come along and see the gifts that have to bring. And they're gonna wipe you up real quick. And that's exactly what happened. What I told her, they wiped her up real quick. Hey, how you doing, Christina? They wiped her up quick. And then the guy tried to circle the block. She said she didn't even answer the phone. I kind of think she might have did, but that's her own personal. If she, might have, tried to hit him up to see, check the temperature, there will be her own personal. You know what I'm saying? Because I know her, what I'm saying. But she happily married now, and it is what it is. But yeah, it's saying that if you got somebody that you've been wanting to reconcile with, it's definitely on the horizon, y'all. So keep faith, you've been waiting on, or hoping that this relationship that you could have let slip away, come back together. And it's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation that is coming. It says, honestly discuss your feelings with each other. So when this reconciliation circles around, it's saying that it's going to be a heart-to-heart conversation, okay, that y'all going to have with each other. And this heart-to-heart conversation is needed, Communication is always key when it comes to relationships because you communicating with each other lets each other know exactly where y'all stand and how y'all feel. And then y'all can sit there and see if each one of y'all are going to take the action to make it better, you know. Because you can't say, well, you didn't talk to me about it. Yes, I did. I came to you and I told you exactly how I feel, what I'm not cool with. So that way, when it's done or it's out there, you can't say I didn't say that. I'm a communicator, you know. I have to communicate what how I feel in any relationship because if not, it can hit the fan. You know what I'm saying? It can hit the fan if you don't express how you really feel to your partner. You know, you're just holding all it in and you're not talking to them. You're going to say they don't care. Yeah, they don't care because they don't know. But you're going to really know if they care if you told them and they still rocking with the same energy that you was like, okay, I'm not cool with this. I'm not here to control you or change you. I'm just saying I can't no longer do this. It's not that I'm trying to control or change you. It's just that I have that option. You know, that's it. That's all. I'm happy for her. It's nice to have someone go through this journey with. Yeah, it really is. It is nice when y'all can see eye to eye and y'all are on the same time frame with each other. You know, but if y'all still hoping and wanting to do your own little projects and be off on y'all little own, you know what I'm saying, movement and letting other energies be on it with you and just you and your partner ain't doing it, y'all might as well just go on and separate because that partner done already separated you from their plans and their visions too. They already separated you. And it's like you got to be able to be there for each other, you know. And through the bad times and the good times, you know, through the bad times and the good times. Don't just be selfish because if you're gonna be selfish, you just might as well go on and be by yourself. It's okay to be selfish, but not just selfish and selfless. You know, me. But yet painting a picture if it's we. You know, and that's where communication comes in. Because you can be like, hey, is this a we thing, or is this gonna be a me? Because if it's gonna be a me now, then we need to be out with each other and end it now instead of just wasting each other's time. Because if you don't want to rock with me and we're not gonna rock with each other's visions, then there's another male out there that's more than willing and ready to rock with me and my vision and ain't trying to go rock with no other chicks and all that on your vision without me. Vice versa. There's gonna be another chick that's gonna be there that's gonna be able to rock with him with his vision and you're gonna be not with him because him and her and whoever else he went to go choose to rock on his vision with instead of you, y'all gonna be going y'all separate ways, you know. And it's good to be able to work together and help each other and grow together and not let those outside energies try and dismantle what y'all already been working on for so long anyway. Because it's people that will do that. They don't like to see people happy. They don't like to see people expanding. They will try their best to dismantle it or try to take over it or try to make it see if they can nudge a position in it. And you be like, what? I don't even know you. You're an outsider. I didn't go through my struggles with you. I don't know who are you. And then you be like asking questions about the person and your relationships and stuff. No, you can't do all that. You got to stay in your place and balance. And that's how the relationship lasts long. From my experience, I've watched all kind of relationships. Married people, unmarried people, people that date the same sex. I've analyzed all types of relationships. And one thing I came to the conclusion with is all of them gonna go through some challenges. All of them. Everything gonna go always be TV love. Hell, not even 95% of the time. Maybe 3%. Because you got work, life, responsibilities. Then if you have children, mamas that you got to take care of, daddies, all that comes into play of another person's time. So, relationships, whew, relationships can have a lot of responsibilities. So letting in any other entities and extra energies is already enough for me. That's why I didn't date much. I can count on one hand how many people I've dated in my whole entire life and was in a serious relationship. Because I already knew what comes at an early age because I already analyzed it all. Yep. Exactly. I had analyzed it. I was like, okay, I see how this is spinning the block, spinning it. But we just gotta, like I said, self care too. Not letting ourselves go in relationships. Not fixing ourselves up anymore because we just getting too comfortable around our partners and stuff. Keep the glow going. Keep the interest. Look good, partner. You know, surprise them. Take your girl out. Ask her if she want to go to the movies today. Grab something to eat. Don't keep the same flow all the time. Do something that you wouldn't do before. Shit, horseback riding. There's all kind of things that you can do outside of social media and only, get back into being in physical relationships and stuff again, and not just digital. Even though some of these digital relationships just been going all wrong. People coming up missing and everything trying to date online. But I'm talking about if you just please be careful dating online. Today's dating online ain't the same no more. I promise you. Today's dating online, it's just not the same. You gotta be extra careful. Because you don't know what kind of lunatic is on the other end of that motherfucking computer. You trying to think outside the box. You just gotta not try and do it. Because trying just gonna cause you to keep trying. You ain't gonna never succeed. You just gotta do it. At some point after you try, you gotta go on and get into the do it. And then once you get on up into the do it, you're good to go. Yep, you're good to go. I had to stop saying trying too. I be having to change up my words because words are so powerful. They're powerful. They're very, very powerful. And I have to switch it up. I have to be careful with what I say because I realize how powerful my tongue is. I realize what I say out my lips and roll off my tongue is powerful. And it starts activating. You know. So I'm being way more mindful of what I speak out. I set intention. When I go to sleep, I'm listening to positive affirmations, frequencies and hertz that are healing. I just like to feed myself with positive energy and vibrations and healing to become that. You have to feed yourself with it. If you're watching scary movies and dark stories and stuff all the time, you're going to think something's going to have to be out to get you or some dark forces all the time because you're feeding yourself with those energies. If you're watching drama, people being cheated on and all that, and you're in a relationship, you're going to start feeding yourself that shit. You're going to start looking at your partner and shit with the side. I used to watch my mom do it, God bless her dead. My mom would turn on Maury or Jerry or something and watch it, and then next thing you know, the energy done rubbed off on her to her husband. And she used to be going off on her husband. You probably did some shit like that. I'll be like, Mom, that's why you don't need to be watching this kind of stuff. I love her. God bless her. She transformed last year, a little before my birthday in June. And I wear it around my neck every day. And she was off chain. But every time she started watching those toxic shows, she used to get lit. She started having thoughts that she shouldn't even be having about her husband and stuff at the time. I'm like, you see what TV do? It influences people's minds. Television. Tell lies to your vision. Tell lie vision. Telling lies to your vision is exactly what television be doing. So, and like I can't watch no scary movie. I discovered that it took me one time to sleep on a scary movie, and that shit jumped in my dreams. So I'm like, oh, so what I listen to will flip off of my dreams. So now I have to be mindful of what I listen to before I go to sleep, because that shit gonna jump off in my dreams, and I can't do it. I don't like for it to do that. Fix this thing. But yeah, y'all, I wanted to give y'all that insight for today. I know I haven't been on social media, especially YouTube. We'll be coming on here to do live readings. I'll be posting readings too and doing live readings like I was doing. I used to do live readings, like as far as doing questions and stuff like that. I will be doing that still. I do still do private readings. I got my information and stuff there. Um, but I'm just, doing what the guys want me to do this time around. When I'm called to come and do them, I'm going to do them. I don't want to make promises. I'm not a scheduled person where I go reading. I do readings on Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. I haven't gotten to that part yet. I can't, it's hard for me to be a structured reader where I got days and time. 8 o'clock, this time, I'm going to go live at this time every day. Like I don't know, I've never been that type of reader. I have to do it as I'm called to do it. And that's just that. I've never been able to be a schedule. Only when I have bookings, private bookings, of course. But just coming on live or something like that, I can't. I've never been I'm a 9 o'clock reader or 12. Y'all got to catch me when God got me coming on here. And Instagram too. But I appreciate everybody that took the time to come in here today. And I hope that this message, helped y'all in some kind of way. It might help somebody else too. So y'all share it. It might, somebody might need to hear it. Somebody might want to end it all today. And I might have said something in this video that helped them want to continue to live in peace. Because that's what my whole brand is about. My company is called Live in Peace LLC. It's all about living in peace. Not in pieces or waiting to rest in peace before we find peace. We can find peace while we're here. And I want to rest while I'm living, not while I'm dead. Okay? And that's my whole mission, to help people that are going through mental health issues, depression, wanting to commit suicide, you name it. No, don't do it. Find your motherfucking peace, inner peace. Don't let what people think of you, your appearance, and all that take it away from you. You're beautiful just as you are. And I will continue to make merch that reminds people that might be walking behind somebody. On the back of the shirt, it has messages about living in peace. And on the front, thinking in peace. I got tennis shoes, you name it. I'm going to continue to remind people to live in peace in this world and be peaceful about all kind of things. They don't have to be violent, okay? But with that being said, y'all, I love y'all. Check out my website. Support always matters and helps. Until next time, love y'all. And I gotta end both of my lives, and I don't even know how. Okay, here we go. I'm still learning my Instagram, y'all. And thank you, NTYL10, for chiming in. I hope you're a new subscriber now.